So we're going to go through the 2015 yearly. There's no sections in this paper, so we're just going to go through all the questions. Try and squish it in one video. Express each ratio in the simplest form. 4 to 6. You can divide both of these parts by 2. So that's 1A. B. 1 hour, 45 minutes. 1 hour, we make them the same units, so 60 minutes to 45 minutes. Divide both of them by 15. You get 4 to 3. Round the number to 2 decimal places. So count up to the decimal place 2 spots. 1, 2. Draw a line. This number is 5 or bigger. You round this number up. But 9 can't go any bigger without occupying 2 spaces. So you need to go to the next digit. So 79 will become 80. Oh jeez. Going to my thing. Find the mode of the following scores. The mode is the score that occurs the most. So I can see that 9 and 3. So I'll just write it 3 and 9 are both my modes. So, fact that if there's 2 modes, we call it bimodal. Not that the question asked, but bi meaning 2. No stops. Each CD costs 29. How much does it cost to buy? So you just do 29. Okay. And then put it in your calculator. 29. Oh my god, it's sorry about that, it took a while. 19.8 and 5 decrease 50 point decrease by 27%. Okay, so if you're decreasing this by 27, the original is worth 100% before anything happens to it. You decrease it by 27%, it is only worth what's 100 minus 27? 70. It's only worth 73%. So you just need to find 73% of 50.9. Okay, put that in your calculator. So just do 73 times 50.9 divided by 100. So you get 37. Use the unitary method to find the price of the full amount. I was going to use unitary method anyway, regardless of whether the question said to or not. If 8% is equivalent to $48, what is 100%? What is the full amount of money, which means 100%? So we're going to make 8 into 1% first, so dividing both sides by 8. Then, once I have 1%, I can just multiply both sides by 100 to give me 100%. So, the full amount is $600. Question 7. In this right angle triangle, which side is the hypotenuse? AC is the side opposite the right angle, or the longest side. So, at B, angle B, that's the right angle. Write an expression for the Pythagoras rule. Okay, so we need to know the basic rule, just this. We're just going to substitute these letters with the names of our sides. So AB squared plus BC squared equals question 8. The length of the hypotenuse is closest to, we're going to do working out for that. So what is that? X plus 5 squared And don't forget we need to square root that. And then we square root that answer. Must have done something wrong. Oh, right. I rushed into it. Okay, they're different units. Very bad, very bad. Okay, so this is wrong. Which is fine. We all make mistakes. 2.43. Okay, the one's in meters, one's in centimeters. So either convert. I'm going to convert them so that they're both meters. Oh, geez. That's embarrassing. 2.4. Lucky it's multiple choice. Otherwise, I wouldn't have noticed my answer, my mistake. Okay, so I get around 30 point something. I gotta square root my answer. X equals 5.559 meters. That, in terms of centimeters, is going to be A. Okay, question 9. The value of the pronumeral n is, so you just do 90 plus 23. Is that A? Oh yeah. The reason, well, there's two ways to do this. The quickest way is the exterior angle theorem. Exterior angle equals to the opposite interior angles. Or you can just work it out as per normal, which is angle sum of a triangle. But the quick way is just to add 90 and 23. What is the value of x in this diagram? X is, where's x? 60 is an equilateral triangle, so all the angles are the same, all the sides are the same. Okay, next is question 11. Calculate the value of y in the following diagram. So I think the diagram's drawn wrong. Would you look at that? I think it should be something like this. So I'm going to write my answer according to this, if this was my question. So just add up everything. Just write y would equal 360 minus the total of 112 plus 65 plus 65. Okay, because angle sum of a quadrilateral four-sided shape is 360. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to add 112 by 65 and 65. 360 minus the answer. What was that? Oh, I lost my answer already. That becomes 118, I think. I think so. Plus 8 comes to 50. Yeah, 118. Question 12. Calculate the value of the polynomial x. Okay. So we know that x plus 3x plus 50 plus 90 should be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a four-sided, four angles, four-sided shape. It should be 360 degrees. If we add up everything, so I've got an equation now. Just collect the like terms. X plus 3x is 4x. 50 plus 90. Then subtract 140 to both sides. 4x equals to 220. Divide both sides by 4. X equals whatever that is divided by 4. 55. Oh yeah, 55. And 13. Find the value of x. Okay. Holy crap, that looks nasty. Oh yeah, we can just look at 4x plus 3x plus 2x. That should equal a straight line, which is 180. Straight angle. Yeah, they're all sitting nicely on that line. Let me just double check. X equals 180. X equals 20. Okay. More than one way to do that. Just whatever comes easiest to you guys. You're welcome to do. The answer should still be the same. Which diagram shows alternate angles? Alternate angles is the Z. So it's going to be, if I draw a rough sketch, this one here. So what I used to do when I first started is I used the highlighter. See the Z shape? Because that's alternate, so let's see. Question 15. What is it? Write an algebraic expression for the sum of P and Q. Sum means plus. Product means times. PR. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh no, I ripped my paper now. Look it nicely. It's gonna tear at the end. 16. So let's pick it up close. Question 16. Simplify each expression. So I'm just gonna write the answers. There's two x's. So x plus x is 2x, y plus y is 2y, the 3 is lonely. B. Okay, you can't do anything in the brackets, so you can just remove them. So we have a plus 2a, 2 plus 2 plus 3 is 5. C. What is that? Is that a times? It is a times. So 2ab times 3a becomes 2 times 3 is 6, a times a is a squared, and just one lonely b. D, 15a divided by 3, so you can just write it like this. Divide the top and bottom by 3, so you get 5a. E is already written as a fraction for us, that's good. 3. So divide the top and bottom by 3. Question 17, expand and simplify. So 10 plus 2m minus 6. So I just expanded the 2. I made the 2 times m, 2 times negative 3. And then it becomes 10 minus 6 is 4. 4 plus 2m. Or 2m plus 4. Okay, next page. Question 18. Factorize 6a plus 12. So take out a common factor of 6a and 12. That's 6. Once I take out 6, I'm left with a and 2. And what you can do to double check your answer is just multiply this 6 back in. So 6 times a, 6a, 6 times 2 is 12. Solve these equations, show all working. That's a. B. 7 minus 2 works. So get rid of this 7, minus 7, minus 7. Don't forget the minus is still here. Divide both sides by minus 2. X over, what is that? 7 equals 5 times 7 times 7 x over d. Is that a 3? Yeah, 2x over 3 equals 10. Get rid of the 5 first. You can multiply 3 first, but if you do multiply 3, you have to multiply 3 to everything. I'm just going to subtract the 5 using my onion method. So 5 times 3 to both sides. 2x is what? 15. No, I guess it's going to be a fraction then. 15 over 2. And yes, you're okay to leave it like that. Alright, question... to question 20. Boat sailed 30 k's in 90 minutes. What is the average speed of the boat? Okay, so just thinking of the best way to do this. It wants it in kilometers per hour. That's alright. So we know that 30 kilometers is equivalent to I'm just going to write a dash. You can use an equal sign if you want. 90 minutes. We want 60 minutes because we want kilometers per hour. So I'm going to use unitary method again. Divide both sides by 90. What's 30 divided by 90? 1 over 3. 1/3 of a kilometer in 1 minute. We want 60 minutes. So times both sides by 60. 60 times that is 20 kilometers. 60 minutes. So average speed is 20 kilometers an hour. Yeah, you're welcome to do your own way. You should still get that answer. Year 8 was asked how many television they watch in a week. The results are given in the table. How many students participated in the survey? So we just add up 5 plus 8, 13, plus 14, 27. 27 plus 13 is 40. How many students watch 11 or 12 hours? Just read that, there's 13. What was the most common amount of television watch? 10 hours. Show this information in Instagram. Ugh, I gotta draw. Okay. Should I use a ruler? I probably should. Ooh, I've got a purple pen. So what is that? Actually, you know what? There's a picture on here. I'm not going to name the student, but let me double check that they've done it right. Okay, we'll have a look at it together. So, here it is. What is it? So for 8 people, for 8 hours, there should be 5, which is 5 here. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 9 people, 9 hours, what I keep saying people, is 8. For 10, there should be 14. For 11, there should be 8. 12, there should be 5. Yep, so that diagram's alright. So make sure your diagram looks something like this. So well done to this student. Here's the next page. Calculate the mean from the data. Okay. The mean. So we're gonna have to write this table out. So I'm just gonna write score and frequency. I'm just gonna write it like this. So score, we had 8 hours, 9, 10. We had okay. You need to times these two together for the last row. So 40, 60. Then we have the total of this, which is 40. Okay. Find the total of this here. Yeah, to find the mean, just take this. So we call this This is the score column is x, the frequency column is f, so this one column is called fx. To find the mean, the symbol for mean is x with a dash on top, or you can write mean is 400 over 40. 40 divided by 4 is 10. That's the mean. Then we have paved areas in the shape of a rectangle. Oh, I know we're doing F, sorry. Find the median of the data represented in your histogram. The median. Okay, median. Well, think about it. There's 40 scores altogether. So that means the median is going to be between the 20th score and the 21st score. So it's going to be halfway between here and here. So all it is, we've got to look for, because median means middle, right? There's 40. So if we take, let's have a look. Yeah. So, where is it? 5 plus 8 is 13. 13 plus 14 is 27. So the 20th score is going to be in here. This section. It's going to be 10 hours. That's the middle score. So we can just write straight away. The median is 10 hours. Okay, question 22 is the last. Right, next on the sheet. Oh no, it's just on here. The paved area is a rectangle with a semicircular end. What is the radius of the semicircle? Okay, radius would be 2.5 meters. B. What is the area of the semicircle? So half pi r squared is normal. For half a circle, it's just half pi r squared. How many decimal places does 1, 2? What is the total area of the paved? What is the total area of the paved? So what's total? So total would be, you got to do the rectangle, which is 5 times 10, that's 50, plus 9.82, which will be 59.82. Okay, next one. A special big brick border is to go around the perimeter of the area. Find its length correct to find this length. Okay. So the perimeter. Perimeter is pretty easy. So it's like if you were here, a human walking around, you'd walk around the whole shape like this, back to your original. Yep. Sorry. So as I was saying, walking around, the straight edges are pretty easy to find. That's 10, 5, and 10. We need to do this, and that's the circumference of a circle. Circumference of a circle. That's half of the circumference of a circle. So half, twinkle twinkle little star, circumference equals 2 pi r. Half times 2 pi r times what's radius? Radius is 2.5. So we're going to do that. Just chuck in my calculator. So it'll be 7.85. So total perimeter would be, you add the straight edges, so 5 plus 10 plus 10. That should be 32.85 meters. There you go.